And monsoon rains are wreaking havoc across India. Himachal Pradesh has recorded the maximum loss of life and property, with the death toll rising to 27. 333 roads have been closed due to the landslides and cave-ins, and thousands have been marooned. Now, Uttarakhand has been receiving heavy spells of monsoonal thunderstorms since the last 3 days. Meanwhile, in Orissa, heavy winds continue to swell rivers. Nearly 7 lakh people have been affected and 5 lakh people have been marooned in 763 villages. The Odisha government has launched an evacuation drive. Nearly 1 lakh people from, low-lying areas in Balasore and Mayurbhanj districts will be evacuated as the water levels of Subrarekha and Huda Balanga have crossed the danger mark. Now, in Jharkhand too, nearly 10,000 people across 3 districts of Kolan division have been massively affected by the heavy rains and floods. And monsoon continues to wreak havoc in Madhya Pradesh as well, where torrential rains have flooded several districts. Homes and streets have been inundated. The weather department has issued a heavy rain alert across the state, which could add to the misery of the people. Now, an advisory has been issued asking all the people to avoid venturing outside. The heavy rains resulted in several trees being uprooted outside the Chief Minister's residence, following which the officials sprang into quick action to clear the street. Mirror Now's Govind tells us more in this report.
Red alert and yellow alert in 45 districts, and here we are right now reporting from the Bhopal Talab. In fact, and here you see in picture a ship is sinking. Gradually you see this is the view we are just showing you from the camera. The Bhopal pond, in fact, one of the biggest pond of Asia, and here you see in the pictures that number of boats, they are just trembling, and here you see a ship, in fact, that ship used for the visitors who come to visit Bhopal and enjoy boating and shipping here. But that is the ship on which CM Shivraj Singh Chauhan also took a ride on the occasion of 75th Amrit Mahotsav, you know. And now there you see the situation in Bhopal, and number of places in Madhya Pradesh the situation is quite deteriorated, and number of districts are facing the flood situation in low-lying areas. But here in Bhopal also it has been raining for last 24 hours heavily, and definitely hundreds of trees uprooted. It's a storm also there, heavy with heavy rain in Madhya Pradesh. But absolutely, as it was mentioned by the meteorological department, that the situation may be out of control in Madhya Pradesh in many districts, and the same situation we are feeling right now. Number of districts of Madhya Pradesh are badly affected with heavy rain and a storm here, also in Bhopal.
And with that, it's a wrap on